Cherished viewers, I once again welcome you to another exciting edition of Sports Village Daily Updates. Glimpse of today's stories is the latest from the Black Stars of Ghana's camp ahead of their 2026 World Cup qualifying match against the Eagles of Mali. And Otuado's decision to leave out Andrè Ayew in his latest Black Star squad to face the Eagles of Mali and the Wild Beasts of Central African Republic has stirred up conversations of varied opinions among Ghanaian football fanatics and across the various media platforms, with sharply divided views on whether Andrè Ayew still has enough football in his tank to play for the Black Stars of Ghana. Several European clubs have been tentatively linked up with moves for some Black Stars players. Big transfer updates here on Sports Villa. Before I dive into the stories, please subscribe to this new platform. Tap on the post notification bell for more updates. Like the video and share to other social media platforms. My name still remains Solomon Kwedu Asante. Your only nomenclature with the engineer's philosophy in sports. Let me plunge into the intricacies surrounding these stories. And the latest from the Black Stars of Ghana's camp is that they safely arrived in Bamako, Mali yesterday, and they'll be having their first and final training session ahead of their 2026 World Cup qualifying match against the Eagles of Mali at the Stade 26 Mile in Bamako. And just note that a good result or a win for the Black Stars could salvage the 2026 World Cup dreams. Let's pray and support the boys in whatever they do against the Eagles of Mali. Let me shift my attention from the camp of the Black Stars to the latest trending news. And the latest trending news has to do with Otuado's decision to leave out Andrè Ayew from the Black Stars of Ghana's latest squad to face the Eagles of Mali and the Wild Beasts of Central African Republic, which has stirred up conversations of varied opinions among the Black Stars followers and the Ghanaian football enthusiasts, with two prominent footballers, News-Asamoah Gyan and Appiah, former captains of the Black Stars of Ghana indeed, sharing their opinions on this issue. Let me start from that of News-Asamoah Gyan. Anytime News-Asamoah Gyan talk about Andrè Ayew, it becomes very sensitive and people want to know what has happened, because we think his captain's armband was controversially handed over to Andrè Ayew in 2019 under coach Appiah'S regime. Now, News-Asamoah Gyan has spoken to Joy News and Peace FM. The exact words of News-Asamoah Gyan, let me just paraphrase. He is just saying he will put himself into the shoes of Andrè Ayew. Now, putting himself into the shoes of Andrè Ayew, he wouldn't be happy when he's been excluded as in what Otuado did to Andrè Ayew. But it's a coach's decision and it needs to be respected. That is what he's saying. And he's saying that even Andrè Ayew is the most capped player for the Black Stars of Ghana. Let me read out the exact words of News-Asamoah Gyan to Andrè Ayew talking about this issue. I needed to play an audio for you to listen, but just because it's in the local dialect, I have to take advantage of the English speaking to just read it out in the English language for you. So just pardon me for that in terms of the reading. The exact words from News-Asamoah Gyan. He said, "If it were me, I wouldn't be happy, which is a normal thing. But at the end of the day, the coach has made the decision, so we have just to support. We shouldn't forget Andrè is already a legend. For me, Andrè has done so much for Ghana. He started way back in 2007 and has been consistent with the national team. He is the most capped player. I think the coach has made his decision. Personally, I played with Andrè and he has done everything for Ghana. But this is a situation where we have to move on. The coach has made his decision." The exact words from the legendary News-Asamoah Gyan about the latest trending issue on Andrè Ayew, Black Stars captain. For now, he's a Black Stars captain. But if he's not around, Thomas Tepate and others will lead the team. Let me move on from News-Asamoah Gyan to Stephen Tonado Appiah, a former captain of the Black Stars. He has also spoken about the issue. From Stephen Tonado Appiah, let me just paraphrase it to you. What he is saying is that we've seen the likes of Ryan Giggs retiring at the age of 41. We've seen that of Mark Gadel imparting positively in Ivory Coast Trophy, AFCON Trophy, just ended AFCON Trophy. What else can't Andrè Ayew do for the Black Stars? It's not about his contribution in the field of play, but also of the field of play. what can Andrè Ayew'S do to support the Black Stars of Ghana? That is what I earlier said. His popularity and influence around some players in the camp could be very interesting to see Otto Addo dropping him permanently from the squad, because he might get certain impact on the players, just motivating them, giving them the exposure, the euphoria at the camp, how they have to be acclimatized to the Black Stars system so that their beginning with the Black Stars will be very superb. There's that West from 7 Tornado Appiah on 3 Sports. Let me read out to you. Dede still has much to offer. Even if he isn't playing full matches, he shouldn't look at a Dede who is coming to play 90 minutes or 45 minutes. He can be around the team. I think he still has a part to play in the team, even if it's not on the pitch, off the pitch. Exact words from the former Black Stars captain, 7 Tornado Appiah. Now, Ayew family has also made their decision known, as in their position on this trending story. The spokesperson of Ayew family, Fifi Taki, came out yesterday to deny the rumors around that Andrè Ayew'S and Jordan Ayew will be resigning from the Black Stars. He has assured Ghanaians that wherever and whenever they call these players, they will be ready to play their parts in imparting the Black Stars of Ghana as Dede and Jordan from the Ayew family. What he said, or what he posted on his official Facebook page. Please be advised that recent reports of the Ayew brothers, Andrè and Jordan, resigning from the Black Stars or the national team are entirely false. Andrè has made a remarkable season, scoring 6 goals in all competitions and is currently enjoying a well-deserved holiday. Jordan is currently in the camp of the national team and is proud and honored to be part of the team for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers against Mali and the Central African Republic. They remain dedicated to their careers and committed to their national team. We urge fans and supporters to disregard the misinformation and continue to support the Ayew brothers and the Black Stars. By Fifi Taki on behalf of Andrè and Jordan. So the spokesperson has spoken, and he has denied all those rumors in rife that Jordan and Andrè Ayew will definitely resign from the Black Stars as soon as possible, based on his omission from Otto Addo's current Black Star squad. The first transfer story on my table is about Arsenal and Black Stars workaholic midfielder Thomas Partey, who have been tentatively linked with a move to FC Fenerbahce, and FC Fenerbahce have extremely pushed hard to get Thomas Partey's signature in the past 5 days. But the reports coming in is despite the arrival of Jose Mourinho, one of the experienced coaches in the world, Thomas Partey will not join FC Fenerbahce. Several good offers coming on the table of Arsenal, the Gunners, of which they'll be considering the one which befits Thomas Partey's status as a player for Arsenal, the Gunners. Let me read out this news to you. It was being captured from the site of Sani Dara, his X page, one of the gurus when it comes to Ghanaian players transfers. He said, Fenerbahce have been pushing extremely hard over the past 5 days to sign Thomas Partey from Arsenal. Despite the arrival of Jose Mourinho, the Ghana superstar will not join the Turkish giant. There are still bigger offers on the table for the midfield supremo, and he added Saudi Arabian logo, so we don't know whether those good offers are coming from Saudi Arabia. The second transfer story has to do with Lawrence Atizigi. It has been very long that we've seen a Ghanaian goalkeeper in the top European leagues, but the news coming up from Lawrence Atizigi's camp is that Bundesliga's club VfL Bochum have started talks with Lawrence Atizigi. They are very eager to sign him this summer transfer. All the news coming up surrounding this is that their manager, their current manager, in the name of Peter Zidler, who coached Lawrence Atizigi in Sochaux, coached him in Leuven and also St. Gallen, seeing him to be one of the best goalkeepers who can come and compete in the Bundesliga. So he's ready for him. And this news was being captured by Sani Dara, one of the transfer gurus when it comes to Ghanaian transfers. So let me look out and read out to you. He said, open talks to sign Ghana goalkeeper Lawrence Atizigi from the Swiss club at St. Gallen. Initial meetings have taken place to get both parties to reach a deal. Bochum coach Zedler previously worked with Ziggy at Liefren, Sochaux, and St. Gallen, as I've already explained to you. The third transfer story has to do with Salis Abdul Samad moved from RC Lens, and they are very desperate to consider any offer that comes out. The news that I heard is that RC Lens want to go to the transfer market with an amount of 100 million euros, of which they are looking out to sell some players. For now, they have 7 players on their table to be sold out. And among the 7 players is Salis Abdul Samad. So the news coming out is that Salis Abdul Samad, whose market value currently is at 8 million euros, will be sold to any club that comes in to ask or just come in to consider joining their club later. So that is the latest news coming out from the camp of Salis Abdul Samad. Now let me end the transfer stories with a star boy, Mohamed Kudus, who has also tentatively linked up with several European clubs, the likes of Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, a lot of clubs, Real Madrid, the glamorous clubs in Europe. The news coming in is that people were quite skeptic about the release clause, but the tentative release clause is out, and let's share together on this platform. Now, Mohamed Kudus release clause, it is around 85 million pounds, converting it to euros, 96 million euros, and active in July 2025, only applies to foreign clubs. This is where I'm quite confused, quite puzzled about what has happened. Only applies to foreign clubs, and foreign clubs is any other club other than where you are, and now he's at West Ham. So it doesn't mean that all the clubs in the EPL or all the clubs in England wouldn't be able to purchase Mohamed Kudus if they are interested in him. That is another story to be talked about. It is not official, it's a tentative one. So whatever comes out from this release clause, I will share with you on this platform. The next point has to do with West Ham can extend contract by 1 year, extending release clause. So they can only extend his contract by a year, and they have to look out or revisit or review his release clause by extending it to. Amounts may vary based on Premier League finish and performance. So the amounts to purchase Mohamed Kudus will vary based on his performance and West Ham United finish on the EPL table. That is what will happen. So looking at his outstanding and remarkable inaugural campaign with West Ham United, when you are coming from Mohamed Kudus, the amount should be big enough to capture his signature. The next point has to do with only applicable after 3 transfer windows following his signing. So he signed last year's summer for West Ham United, and it's only applicable after 3 transfer window. So starting from summer 2025, this impending summer transfer, going to winter 2025 and to summer 2025, that is when he can also go to, or his release clause can be activated. From the explanation, let me move on to the next point. Interested clubs as it stands now: Liverpool, Manchester United, Real Madrid, and Paris Saint-Germain. That is the latest coming up. And the note is that these teams have shown interest in Kudus, but it's not an exhaustive list, and other clubs may also be interested in the future. So Kudus, the clubs that want Kudus as it stands now, are not exhaustive lists. Other clubs can come in the future. The likes of Real Madrid, Liverpool, Manchester United, PSG are not exhaustive lists to purchase or get or capture the signature of Kudus Mohamed. Other clubs too can come in the future. That is the latest coming up from Black Stars camp. Andrè Ayew'S trending story about his omission from Black Stars squad, and the latest transfer story, the big news surrounding Black Stars players. I will end here with my presentation. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Esedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Sportsfella gets you posted on all the latest. Just stay tuned, subscribe to Manual TV Sports, and subscribe to Sportsfella as well. Manual TV Sports is in the local dialect, that is 3, and Sportsfella is in the English language. Whatever happens, here is your home of all the exclusive sports content on YouTube. Let's meet in the next video. Bye-bye.